Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to Yogvir and Tour. This is a super fun Age of Sigmar narrative campaign. Now, it's already gone out, but half of it was put in the MiniWarGaming vault. But thanks to our recent 24-hour live stream and a fundraiser we did, we're going to put out the entire thing for free. So we're going to put it out all again over the next few weeks. So this has all been recorded. So if you see anything that suggestions you want, we'll of course put them in the comments and we'll be able to use them for future narrative campaigns. But sit back and enjoy Yogvir and Tour.
We play and call it work.
Yogvir, Yogvir and Tour. Yogvir and Tour, looking for more. Yogvir and Tour. Yogvir, Yogvir and Tour. Yogvir and Tour, looking for more. Yogvir and Tour.
It took Yogvir and Tor and the Ravakan survivors just over a week to reach Tharlin's edgeward reaches. Shanty villages and hunting lodges became commonplace amidst the higher peaks, mountain valleys, and pine forests. They heard the titanic rumbling of the Gromarak, the crawling peaks in the distance, but never saw the legendary moving mountains. Aside from the regular hunts, it was a peaceful journey. Yogvir all but forgot the travails in the haunted forest as he rode and traded stories with the Ravakan chiefess. Tor remained in his melancholy, lost in thought for much of the journey, for knowledge was as much of a burden as anything else, and his task loomed ahead. Their peaceful journey, however, took a slightly different turn as they reached the hamlet of Orgal, a way stop on the edges of Tharlin's territory. It was a frontier town built onto the edge of a high mountain plateau, its structures worked from local timber, clustering around the river that cascaded off the edge down into the valley below. The Ravakans quickly dispersed to trade with the locals, while Yogvir sought out a place to spend his meager coin on some local drink. Tor, however, quickly noticed the apprehension of the townsfolk, and saw that every family seemed to have a laden wagon ready to depart. He scaled one of the rickety wooden watchtowers to see the smoke plumes on the horizon. He saw what was coming. Oryx, for miles and miles, spilling into the mountain valley. It was a blight creeping across the land, accompanied by black and charred forests, and the extinction of all other life as the horde devoured everything in its path. Tor shared a worried glance with the bearded watchman, and rushed off to find Yogvir. It would be at least 2 days before the horde scaled the plateau and reached Orgal, but they had to be ready to move. Unfortunately for him, it would appear as though Yogvir had found other trouble. In the courtyard of the Armless Grot, Yogvir downed another flagon of Tharlander mead. It was his 6th, or his 8th. He didn't know. A pair of captive grots fought in a small pit as a crowd of jeering locals roared and placed bets. The other tables were all occupied too. It was busy. The people seemed tense and eager to drink that tension away. And the innkeep seemed very eager to get rid of his stock of mead. Yogvir was only happy to assist in that noble endeavor. He glanced at a shady group of people in the corner. They weren't drinking enough, and they were watching everybody else too eagerly, especially him. Yogvir thought they probably had bad intentions and decided to watch them. So he stared hard. Eventually the shady folk began to whisper to each other. Over the noise, he couldn't hear what they were saying, so he glared at them harder. It seemed like they were getting nervous. It also seemed like they were drawing weapons. Other people emerged from the crowd, weapons drawn. Everything went quiet. One man emerged from the group of shady ruffians as folk began to scramble about, trying to get out of the way. He was a big man and had the look of a hardened mercenary. "Well, since everyone is vacating the premises on account of the imminent greenskin invasion," he began, "I suggest the innkeep break out the barrels of the good stuff, just for us." The innkeep emerged from his establishment, a heavy crossbow held in his grizzled hands. Yogvir watched intently. This was turning into a really good evening. "Griggs," the innkeep called back, "how many times have you been run out of this town? Take your ingrate ruffians and leave before you do something we'll all regret." The mercenary leader grinned. "Well, now that your oh-so-brave Demarchian outriders have gone off to die against the orcs, we see ourselves as the prominent figures of authority here now. And according to the new law that I, Griggs of the Blackbeard Company, have just now instated, all of the drinks and wealth of this establishment here now belongs to me, on pain of death. So make your choice, innkeep. Fork it up or die." He let the threat hang. The innkeep looked sidelong at Yogvir. "For as long as I'm still in business, you get free drinks at any inn I run, lifetime guarantee, if you help me right here, right now." Yogvir gave it a good second of hard contemplation. "I'm in." He stood, grabbing his weapons and squaring off against the ruffians. That was about the finest deal he'd heard in his life. If only Tor was around to join in. Where did that scrawny elf scuttle off to, he wondered, just as the ruffians charged. Yogvir's got himself into a bit of trouble.
No trouble.
No trouble, right?
No trouble.
As a bunch of these mercenaries pull out their swords and shields, and other ones are outside, all starting to harass the local townsfolk. And he grins as he grabs his huge sword and his mighty axe, and is quite happy to walk into that fray.
Yeah, this is a pretty good deal. I'm more than happy with this scenario.
Now, he feels very confident here. So while he's fighting any of these humans, until he's taken at least 3 or 4 wounds, you're not allowed to use any cards.
Okay. I mean, I see that there.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get him.
Because he's just unconcerned.
He's just laughing as he just kind of steps out of the way of every attacker. Just lets it hit him. Whatever.
You're gonna roll. Hold this axe. Hold this axe.
Earn my respect.
Exactly. In the meanwhile, we've got Tor all the way over here,
Hey.
and so your guys' job.
Too far away to hear this, right?
You're heading back over to the tavern.
I am. Okay.
And these ruffians are gonna turn hostile, and you can see that they're starting. You
You got the handgunners.
Not just on you, but they're turning hostile on the townfolk. You can see them like getting them all up, and so you're like, wait, and you can hear a scuffle in the tavern, and you figure it must be Yogvir. I don't know. You're like a neutral.
Yeah, literally.
But you're worried about Yogvir, and so you got to head back over there. And anyone that you kind of get in the way of, they're gonna.
Really worried about Yogvir.
Yes, definitely. And so your job is to protect the Innkeeper, who's this poor little scribe right here.
The scribe.
He does have a crossbow.
No, that's the thing.
I didn't have a.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he's all the receipts.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's the clerical person, right? So he does have a crossbow, but we don't have a model that represented that really easily. So I'm just gonna throw that down there. You guys ready?
I am very ready.
Okay.
Far.
You are really far. Yogvir and Tor get to go first. Nothing happened in the hero phase, and you're already. We're gonna say you're just outside of 3 inches of each of these.
Woo! All right. So I look back and forth. I don't know who to go for first. 4 up, I'll go for the greatswords or the greatsword models. All right.
All right.
We'll look at them. I have no shooting attack. I
Okay.
will.
Well, hold on. I gotta go to Tor.
Oh yeah.
It's not just about you, Yogvir.
There's the other player.
We're just gonna hop down here.
Put your back up to it. Hold your bow out. Who are you firing at?
Oh, them.
The handgunners. 4 shots. 2s to hit. 3s to wound. Oh, look at that. You're opening, well, you can kill regular people just fine. 6 up saves.
Hey.
Yeah. So as they're harassing some people right here, they're like, hey, give us all your money. All of a sudden, and
Look what I missed. I don't know how I missed that.
I didn't
That's
make-
weird.
I was aiming for him.
Yeah, he's the one that he was watching. He actually can see him looking at you through his sights. Yeah, if you're gonna charge,
I will indeed charge.
anything but a double 1.
Please don't. Thank you.
Yeah, can you imagine his first one? He's like, oh, you guys aren't worth it. Swings his huge sword, hitting on 2s and then 3s.
3s.
It's -1, so they're gonna get a 6-up save in this case. And ignore any stats that you think that these guys have. They're special.
Yeah, they're.
So 2, so 2d3 damage. 4 of them.
Hey.
So you run up and you just cut through 4, and the other ones step forward as you kill
boy.
him. You're like, come on, step up, fight Yogvir. And then you swing your mighty axe.
Yeah, so they walk up one at a time, swing. I put my sword down, and I swing my mighty axe.
4s to hit. Boop. Oh, we got 1 hit.
We got 1 hit.
3's wound. Oh, 6-up save though. Oh,
Perfect.
It embeds into his.
Perfect, and bam.
It embeds into his armor, so you dent his helmet really badly, and he looks a
I
little.
guess he maybe stumbles back.
He looks a
I'll
little
take
dazed.
that. I'll take that.
Yeah, so Luke was just asking how many you can't kill any humans with cards until
Yeah.
you're in a drunken rage
I am.
right now. Okay,
I'm having a good time.
So you're not actually raged. You're more like amused.
Yeah.
So you're not even trying.
This is my favorite pastime.
Yeah. Sure, I'll beat up the locals to save the innkeeper and get free booze. So the guy with the big sword swings back at you, hits on 4s. Oh, and he connects.
What a wild world.
And it bites right in. You're kind of surprised. Maybe sobers you up a little bit. It's -1. So you get 5
I just
up.
broke a model, threw me off. I took a damage, maybe.
Yeah. Do you know it? Okay, you do notice it. 1 damage. So you're down a wound and you just growl at him. Battle shock. Lost 4. Bravery 6. So 3+. He's gone. Yeah. He smacks into you. You growl at him, and he goes, and he just runs out.
I let him, obviously.
And boom! Just bashes open the door and keeps going. And bravery 5 for this poor guy. Lost 4 of his comrades. Oh, yeah. So he's looking through it. All the arrows come flying in. He's like, no, I'm not paid enough for this. Didn't sign up for this. These ruffians start moving forward, getting all lined up, ready to charge Yogvir. And these ones come bursting through the door as well.
Uh-oh.
You could take them all. These little children, halfling archers.
We're not killing children.
Otherwise, just kind of moving out and seeing the arrows coming from that one area. This big looking one. Not quite sure what it is. This cart hears all the scuffle and starts to move away. Nobody's in range of fire, so these guys are going to charge first. 5, jumping over the counter, coming on in. There's the 6 of them. And then the other group is going to charge in as well. Anything but double 1. Oh, geez, yeah. Yogvir's surrounded. Is he afraid?
Just the way he likes it.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a grin on his face. He couldn't be happier right now. The first group starts swinging. 6 attacks from them. 4s to hit. Ooh. 4s to wound. 1 wound. Oh boy, 4 up save. 6 up to ignore it.
Oh, so close.
He takes another wound.
We're getting close to the cards.
Another sword bites in. I'm gonna just topple these tables. Let's say they got toppled right there. Yogvir gets to go next. What's he doing?
I am going to split my attacks. 1 axe into each group and 2 sword attacks into each group.
Nice. So he's kind of spinning around.
Right. It's whoever approaches.
To the big group first with this is with the sword. 2s to hit, 3s to kill. So it's going to ignore their armor altogether.
Armor at all? All right.
2d3. Oh, you kill all 6 of them! He just swings. Blam! They go flying back. And then the other side, 2 attacks into
It's a
them.
mighty axe attack.
2s to hit, 3s to wound. Oh, okay, only 1 that gets through. And does 3 more.
Kills 3 of them.
So 3 of them go flying back, crashing through all the equipment.
And 1
mighty axe.
Ah!
And a 3 gets
yeah!
1 more. Boom!
Oh no, these poor regular humans.
And then he swings back at you and misses. And then, yeah, he runs. Ah! And sweet, Yogvir's a bit beat up, but he's feeling pretty good, having just taken out like 15 guys on his own.
Hero phase, I'm not doing anything actually.
Neither am I.
Oh, okay.
So movement.
So movement. I'll go up to the barkeep. I'll have. I'll take you up on that offer. Consider your issues dealt with.
Tor can hear the commotion.
We're just gonna come around this way.
And then shoot at.
We're gonna spend multi-shot and we're gonna boost it.
Oh boy!
Oh, here we go.
You mean business?
Yeah, I try to get this.
Who are you doing?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. 2d6. So you got 7 shots and 8 shots. So 7 attacks into them. 2s and 3s. Oh goodness!
Oh, wow.
Wow, you're on fire. 5 up saves. 4 of them go down. 8 shots into the handgunners. 2s to hit. 3s to wound. Oh, not as good. Only 3 with 6 up saves here. So 2 of them. Not bad. I don't think you can try to attempt to charge at this range.
Too far.
So let's do a bravery check right here. Nope, he doesn't run. And over there. It's 5. Yeah, we're good. We just passed. Halfling archers make their way. They're still not going to be in range.
Halfling mercenary.
And then we got these big guys coming your way. 3 of them will fire their handguns. They didn't move, so they hit on 4s. And then wound on 3s. 2, that's -1, so you get 6 up saves against those. Oof! You can feel it impact and take 2 of your wounds away. Down to 3 wounds. And then this swordsman is going to attempt to charge.
That's good.
8? I don't think that's in. And the big guy is going to attempt to charge. No, he fails. And as you're fighting all of these, as you're having your drinks, you're not sure if it's how many drinks you've already ingested, but you start to feel a rumble in the ground. And the earth starts to shake. And Tor notices as well. And the mercenaries all stop as well and look around and confused as to what is going on. When all of a sudden, out of the earth erupts. And out of these holes that just appear in the ground, burst MoonClan grots. And near the end, another hole opens up and a bunch of squig hoppers and squigs come out.
Does it catch my attention?
It does. And another hole opens up and a bunch of grots with bows come on out. The innkeep looks out, seeing the hole, and goes, "We have to seal those holes. I've got blasting charges. Blow them and plug the tunnels." He hands Yogvir a set of blasting charges.
What a mistake.
This is wrong.
If Tor can get inside the inn, he'll also get some as well. The moment he steps inside, he'll all of a sudden be armed with blasting charges.
Is this the end? Because that's where I'm going.
No. And in order to seal one of the holes, you have to charge it and basically finish the turn in base contact with it with no enemies next to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So you don't have to attack it. You just have to be there at the end of your turn or a turn. Anybody's
Do I have to
turn.
stay more than 3 away from the hole?
No, it's not an enemy model.
Okay.
So yeah,
You're
you're fine.
in base contact with it, but more than 3 inches away. You really are Yogvir.
No, he said charge. You said I have to charge it.
You know, sorry, you have to. Okay, yeah, I did say charge.
Yeah.
You have to end your turn touching it.
Sorry.
Tor, behave. Nothing in your hero phase. So movement. Where are you going, Tor?
It's safer over here.
Such a coward. Yogvir.
A little confused. I'm not too sure what a blasting charge is.
He gives you basic instructions. He says, put it on the hole and then light this fuse.
Does he tell me to run away?
And then yeah. And then make sure you get away from it.
All right.
Then you stare at it.
Yeah, he tells me the appropriate distance to get away.
Yeah.
Is this part of the deal, though? I ask him, do I have to deal with this? I mean, I just did what you told me to do, and I'm happy.
Technically, the end's no longer safe, so.
Technically, the end is no longer safe, so.
So you gotta protect it.
You offer me twice a lifetime supply
Yeah.
of booze.
Yeah, 2 lifetime supplies.
Yeah, it's a great.
I'll double it. I'll double how much you're gonna get.
I'll double your lifetime supply. Okay. Yeah, it works for me.
Oh yeah, you're so dumb. He still has 4 wounds on him. And Tor takes a shot at who?
Actually, I put 2 and 2. 2 into him.
2 in him. Go for it. 2s, 3s, 5 up. You got him. Oof.
2 in the captain.
2s. Nothing.
Didn't need to.
Yogvir charges.
I'll go 7.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll go with these guys, I guess. We don't like them.
Anything special for your attacks?
No, nothing special. I'm just gonna land there instead. Don't want to pull the squigs in.
2s to
Hitting on
hit.
2s, 3s to wound. Oh, there's that.
It ignores our 6-up armor though,
Oh,
so 2d3 damage.
4.
4. Well, that kills 2 of them. Not
Okay,
bad, not
2
bad, not bad. They come in. They attack you with their slittas. 5s to hit.
What is that?
5s to wound. Oh, you got your mighty axe. That's right. So the slittas didn't do anything.
Axe.
Swings the axe
Axe.
and doesn't do anything.
That's,
See,
that's what I get for forgetting my axe. I guess.
Exactly. And the squigs are going to attack. 4s to hit. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
3s to wound.
Those
Okay.
Poor squigs.
All right, and their bravery 4, and 2 of them already died. Oh, and they don't run! So you do not get to set the blasting charge.
Ow!
We're going to do the Moon Clan next, and then we'll do mercenaries. So these ones, well, yeah, they're just going to obviously surround and get ready to come in.
Obviously.
And these ones move against these mercenaries. And this one goes
Yes, he would.
towards the leader. These grots fire all their arrows into these handgunners and kill them. And these ones charge and overwhelm these halfling archers.
Oh, the mercenary halflings.
Not the halfling archers. A couple of the grots die,
Naturally.
and then one more runs. The grot fanatic charges in, 5 inches, bam! Does D6 attacks. I'm actually going to roll for this one. 4s to hit, 2 hits, 3s to wound, 2 wounds, 6-up saves against that, nothing. D3 damage each, 2 damage total. This guy's down to 4 wounds. And then these squigs charge into Tor, or to Yogvir. Yogvir gets to go first, because I've already been attacking in the combat phase.
I'll put everything into the new enemies.
The squigs.
Try and attack them before they overwhelm
Swords, 2s to hit.
me. Nice. 3s.
Oh!
Not so great.
I don't get any saves.
Oh, you don't?
Well, I have a 6-up and you ignore. 3 damage, you killed 1. And you wounded one as well, so maybe your axe can finish him off. 4s to hit.
Here's hoping. 4 to hit.
1
Nice.
hit, 3, just a 3+.
Got
You got
him.
him, so you finished off another one. Squigs will attack, hitting on 5s. Nothing. Then we got,
on 5s.
because they need squig handlers. And then these 2 guys that their stabbers or the slittas are going to attack. 1 hits, 1 wounds, no modifier. Oh, you fill your 4 up. Oh, you take a wound from it.
All right.
And then the squigs attack. And then the squigs are riding attack. 4s to hit, 3s to wound, 3 wounds minus 1 damage. You get a 5-up save.
You put the fright in me.
Oh!
Oh no, I'm actually gonna.
6 up.
Come on! Hey,
You ignore 1, so you have 1 wound left.
My goodness.
2 of these guys died, and they're bravery 3.
I regret everything.
So that would be 2 more of them run, and when they run on a 4+, so we're going to be rolling 2 dice, the nearest non-Moon Clan grot unit within 6 inches takes a mortal wound.
That's me. Oh.
2 mortal wounds. Do you ignore them? 6s.
Double 6 kitties. No.
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 So that's 2 injury checks.
Okay, double one.
Highest one
Close.
is a 2, so it's just a flesh wound.
Oh.
You know what? We're already using a red die, so we'll just count that as a flesh wound. And these militia move up to face those grots. At least for the moment, they're showing some sort of bravery. And they do charge.
Ooh, yeah.
Charge on in.
This is a lot more than just some bravery.
Yeah. And we're just going to narratively say that they kill half of them right off the bat.
They have a half run away.
And they lose a couple of their guys. No, I mean like combined killing and running away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that fight will be ongoing. And then the big leader-looking guy just, bam, takes down the fanatic without a problem. You can hear more rumblings under the city, under the little village. Nothing pops out yet, but definitely more stuff is coming. Hero phase, Yogvir?
You know what? Am I allowed to use? I can use cards now, right? You said that.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
I'm gonna boost a second wind, which allows me to regain all of my lost wounds.
Nice, and so you'll lose this wound token too.
Oh, I guess that would count.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you're totally back to fine. But it costs you 2 of your cards.
That's my second win.
Yes, normally the second one lets them regain D6 wounds, but if you boost it, it lets them regain everything.
I got one more second wind. And one more boost card.
You mean a third wind?
Well, technically a third wind, but it's 2 second wind cards.
So a fourth wind?
Would be my third wind.
But 2, never mind.
Math. I don't know.
Movement phase?
Nice.
Oh, you're finally showing your ugly little elf face, eh?
Yeah, it's
Are
probably.
you gonna shoot at him?
Yeah.
Anything
Let's
special?
set it up. No.
Just 4 shots, 2s and 3s. Oh, all 4 hit. 3 of them wound. 4 up saves. Hey, 2 of them get through. Stand the 2. Did you want to charge him?
Nah.
Ah, you could take him. And if not, he'll take you.
Yes, they fight first.
Okay, Yogvir, how do you want to do this?
Oh,
Can you get rid of all of them so at the end of this turn you can place the blasting charges, or do you want to wait till their turn to see what comes out of that hole? No pressure.
I'm gonna kill them. I was in base contact, but there we go. Very
Yeah, you're
important.
fine, you're
Very important. I'm gonna put 2. Jeez. There's 3 of the huge swords there, 1 huge sword there, and the mighty axe on him as well.
Okay, so 3 attacks on them first, 2s and 3s.
Sword.
Good so far.
Start. The 3s are the hard. Oh, nice.
Okay, there's no saving against that.
Got him.
Boom! He took them both out.
damage.
That was actually overkill. And then the other sword
Sword.
hits,
Sword.
wounds on a 3. No! But the mighty axe could do it. No!
Oh, won't do it.
It does 1 wound though. It tries to attack you back on a 5. Ooh, it does.
Oh,
on a,
no.
On a 3?
Yeah.
No.
Squeak.
Out of this hole, boom!
Oh, no.
Bursts with an explosion, a grot shaman. And out of this one, boom! Bursts a grot war boss, or mega boss. And out of this one bursts a bunch of grots.
No, Matt got
This one all of a sudden consumes a mushroom, which agrees with it.
nice.
And then invokes the power of its gods. Oh yeah, that works. And blammo! A huge arcane bolt goes over and does not kill him! But it does hurt him. And then the grots come over here. And this boss circles around Yogvir. Well, technically I have to roll random distance. He slightly circles around Yogvir. And these ones get ready to fill in the gaps that the other grots left. Charging. In they go. They're gonna try a little longer charge. Yeah, that'll let the first one get there. So they're charging in 2. We're gonna auto-resolve this fight right here that these 3 die, but not before taking out a few more grots and making the rest of these ones run. And then charging, yeah, boing! In he goes. And he's gonna fight first against Yogvir. He makes his attacks on 3s. Ooh, all 3 hit. Wounded on 4s, nothing wounds. And then the big grot that he's riding hits on 4s, wounds on 3s, 2 hits, -1, so 5 up. Oh, he saved 1 of them. Hold on,
Oh,
stop
great.
yourself. D3 damage, 1 damage.
Hey, I knew it was gonna be 1. No.
You don't ignore it. And down to 5. So now you can fight.
I will. You know what? I'm going to put the axe over here, and I'm going to use a card. I'm not going to boost it. I'm just 1 decapitating strike against the war boss here.
And then your axe into him.
Yeah,
Let's do the axe first.
4 is to hit. Noise.
3 plus.
3 to kill.
You got it.
him. Finally got him.
So decapitating strike. You really want to use it?
I shouldn't do it.
He's only got 4 wounds.
He's literally just 2 squig hoppers.
Yeah.
What kind of armor save does he have?
5 up.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think you need to
It
decapitate
was
the
gonna be
strike.
cool though. Alright, I'm not gonna decapitate.
Well, you can just
strike.
say you decapitate him if you kill
I'm gonna
him.
attempt to decapitate him with my normal huge sword attack.
No.
2s! Oh jeez Louise. Alright,
3s to wound. Oh, 2 of them get through. I get a 6 up save. Oh, okay. D3 damage each. And, oh, 2 damage.
No, we should have
You
given
should have decapitated strike.
That would have been 4.
You fell for my trick. He's down to 2 wounds.
There.
And then these little grots are going to go in. And they take out this guy before he has a chance to do anything.
I don't believe it.
I'll boost a blink.
Blink 36 inches.
Lots of gore in here, buddy.
Can I help you, sir?
Hello.
Are you here for blasting charges?
Do you have any?
What are you here for blasting charges?
Yeah, and ale.
And ale?
Ale.
He hands you both. Hands you a satchel of blasting charges and
That's
a.
all the ale on the pins.
He's like
Janet Yogvir.
He's generic quest giver NPC. Are you here for blasting charges?
Yeah.
So shooting phase, you can see the war boss.
I get to move first.
I guess you get to move.
I thought he moved it. I just.
No, that was my hero phase.
Oh.
And are you gonna shoot him?
Yeah, I don't want my dice, sir.
4 shots, 2s and 3s. No, oh, you might take him down. 6 up saves. No, 5 up saves. Oh, he's got 1 wound left.
What is up with this guy?
Are you gonna charge him?
Yeah.
Don't roll double 1. All right, who's gonna attack first? No! Oh, Steve rolled first.
No, I rolled first.
3s to hit,
I'll call bananas.
3s to wound, 6 up save. He goes in,
You go bananas.
and he killed it. Tor gets.
No, whatever.
Call
Good to see
bananas.
you. Good to see you. I'm happy you're here.
Tor gets a kill.
Happy to see you.
And with that, you set a charge and move away.
No, the innkeeper never told him he had to move away from these. No.
Boom! And it collapses the hole. 1 down, 2 to go. With that, he attempts an arcane bolt. He's gonna eat
How
him.
you move your guy in line of sight?
I know, right?
That was
Just
awesome.
happens to be that way. Eats a mushroom first. Oh, it agrees with him. Arcane bolt. Okay, just 1 mortal wound. Does he ignore it? He does.
Oh, finally!
He doesn't even doesn't notice the magical bolt smash into
That's
him.
because that guy attacked his mind.
That's true. Yeah, it was a psychic attack.
Turns out there's none.
The rest of them just kind of run up into a defensive position. These ones too. And once again, you start to hear the rumbles. The rumblies. Nothing comes out yet, though. And the horse and carriage flee.
Nice. Very important.
Yeah. There was all sorts of gold and stuff on there, but you don't get it now. Your hero phase.
I'm gonna boost and meditate.
You're going to meditate.
I'll use this boost.
Nice.
So it lets you flip 2 cards back over.
3 because I boosted.
Oh, you boosted it.
Multi-shot, blink. I guess I'll take mighty shot.
Yeah, you might as well use it for another boost later on, right?
Yeah.
Tor goes 1 way. Yogvir.
Running.
Oh, you're going to go for a big old charge.
Let me see where this measurement's at, because I do have a card to make that an auto 6.
You're fine. You get to go up to here.
Whoosh. Huge.
Yogvir. Yogvir. Just Yogvir. Shooting phase.
I'm gonna do an awesome combo. I'm gonna boost it with this crafty mighty shot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do
Hit harder.
hit harder.
So +1 wound and +1
And
rend.
we'll do explosive shot.
Oh, geez. So basically you get 1 shot, and if you hit on a 2+, then they all hit within 3 inches, or 4 inches actually. So that's 7 auto hits. It's +1 to wound. So
I
your
have
2s
6 dice, man. I'll grab another one in a second.
2s to wound. Just reroll that 1. Boom, 6 of them die.
Huh.
But it's also +1 rend, so it's ignoring their armor. Blam! Explosion! You gonna go for a long bomb
I
charge?
am.
Just to get that distance? No,
Nah.
8 won't get there. And then you're gonna rampaging charge?
Yeah, I'm not
So-
going to bother boosting it, though.
So +6 charge, and can charge even if you ran. We should pretty much be an auto charge. So you just charge 13 inches.
Breaking me.
Where are you going?
Boop, I'm going to go... Yeah, because if I go there, I'll be in combat
You'll still be bringing them in,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, we'll do a big attack.
How would you like to do your attacks?
I'm going to put... I'll put 3 swords over here. 1 sword and the axe over here.
So 3 swords right there. 2s to hit.
2s.
Always with 1/1. 3s to wound. Oh, only 1 gets through. D3 damage.
Gonna kill.
1!
1.
Pathetic, Yogvir.
That was
Pathetic.
awful.
1 sword to the shaman. It hits and wounds. D3 damage. That's 2 damage, and then 2 mighty axes. Nothing. Mediocre. So they'll pile in an attack with their stabus. 4s. 4s. 1 wound. Look at that. 4 up save.
Armor.
Yeah,
we're
you're
good.
fine. The shaman has 1 attack. 4s and 4s. No, nothing. And so I lost 1 of them. Bravery 4. Now they're fine. This one over here, though, is going to auto run, having lost 6 and being bravery 4. With an enormous rumble. Boom! A colossal squig comes out. But unfortunately, because he was pushing his way through the tunnels, he collapsed everything behind him. So this one actually goes away. And that'll be his movement. So we're just going to eat another mushroom.
Fail.
Yep. And then arcane bolt, not just regular. So 1 mortal wound, which you can ignore on a 6. You do not. Bam! Collides into you. Straight to combat. The Grots will go first. Rainbow of dice. 4s to hit. Ooh, 1 hit. Only Steve's dice didn't let me down. Oh, wounds you. 6+.
Dang.
Yep. Slowly but surely. Now you can hit back. How are you going to do this?
You know what? I won't do a whirlwind with my my mighty axe.
So the mighty axe, or where's the whirlwind? Right there. So because you +1 range, and the number of attacks you get is changed to how many guys are in range. Do you want to boost it? You're already hit on 2s.
No. Oh, this thing hits on 3s, I think. My sword hits on.
Oh, your mighty axe is on 4s.
Yeah, so it'll be hitting on 4s if I don't
On
boost
3s.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to boost it.
Okay. How do you want to allocate your attacks?
So I'll put all 7 of the mighty axe attacks into them, and I'll just put the sword and 1 sword into them, and then the 3 swords, remaining swords, into the shaman.
Got it.
3 swords into the shaman.
2s and 3s. Oh, only 1. D3 damage.
Come on.
Oh, he's alive.
So the 1 sword into them.
Nothing.
Misses. 4s to hit with the 7 attacks from mighty axe.
Oh, 2 hit.
Even if I boosted it, it'd be
Only 1 more. Nothing.
Nothing. Mediocrity.
Yogvir and Tor, hero phase?
And the do.
No.
Nothing.
How are we gonna deal with this huge colossal? Oh goodness!
Oh, the
Brave
bravery.
G phase?
Awesome combo boosted with a hit better.
You don't need to hit better.
Sorry, hit harder.
No, hit better, hit better, hit
It's hit
better.
better. This is the +1 wound. Yep. And multi-shot. And we'll get rid of a smoke grenade.
You forgot that you were gonna mark it in
Yeah.
hero phase, so reroll 1s, hits and wounds.
Yep.
Got it. So you're gonna be hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, because of the boost for the hit better. It's gonna be tough. Multi-shot, 4d6 shots. Ooh, you got 18 shots. 2s to hit. You marked it. Reroll that. No, 2 1s.
They're good.
18 hits. 2s to wound. Rerolling those 3 1s.
Nice.
17 wounds. Now I got a 5-up save.
Yeah.
You don't have any rend, and I got 16 wounds. So you're probably not killing it. That doesn't mean you're not going to do some major damage here, though. Yeah, it's definitely not dead. Well, geez, I actually did half decent there. But you still did 11 of its 16 wounds. Good job, Tor.
I'm gonna charge him.
He's down to 5 wounds. It looks pretty hurt. There's a lot of arrows sticking out of this colossal squig. Are you going to charge,
No.
Tor? No?
No.
Okay.
We get 2 disengages.
Yogvir, you can fight first. Anything fancy, or you're just going to smack him with your sword?
Okay. So 3 swords over here now. And the 4 swords and might. Okay, 1 sword, mighty axe, 3 swords. There, done.
Swords into the goblins. 2s. Oh, dude, come on.
2s.
Yogvir,
2s.
3s. D3 die.
1 dead. What a
Yay!
surprise.
On dies. Woo! Can you kill the shaman at least? Mighty axe.
Mighty axe and the shaman.
4s
And 3.
3s.
Dead.
He got him. He got him. He got him. He got him.
So safe.
The 5 of them attack you back. 4s and 4s. We got 3 hits. Hey, you've only got 3 wounds left. They might kill you right now. Not likely. 2 wounds. 4-up save. 1 gets through, which you do not ignore. Man, they're slowly chipping away at you.
What's going on with these goblins?
I know. The hardest foe ever. Bravery 4. One of them lost, so 1 more runs away. I don't know why it's running away. Yeah, this thing's gonna move a little bit. It moves 4d6 inches. I moved less than 1. Puff spores, 5 to hit. Yeah.
Nice.
What a surprise. Charges, roar, and then on a 6 it does a mortal wound. No.
Why is it a 6?
Are you gonna disengage?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And you boost it so you can do it in my enemy phase.
Before we even.
You're just gonna run.
I guess you can't get within 3 of those guys. So, hello, friend. Where have you been? There's a thing over there to kill.
There's a thing over there I have to
Actually, no, we're gonna stop here.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
How heroic of you. 4 goblins attack Yogvir. 2 of them hit, wounding on 4s. None of them wound.
Right.
So now you don't have to tell me how you're gonna do your attacks. Just roll your
everything.
stupid dice.
It's everything.
Kill those 4 grots, man. 2s? Oh, come on.
3s?
Oh, come on.
I can't. If I kill both of them, they can maybe both then run out.
Yeah, that's true.
Kill one.
4s?
Okay.
3s?
Mighty axe.
Okay, 1 dies.
1. Now please roll a 6.
So 1 dies. Bravery 4. Okay, 1 more runs. You had to kill 1 more. It's your turn.
I'm just gonna stay here.
I'm in my hero
Actually,
phase. I'll do second wind
I'm
to
gonna-
get some health back.
Are you gonna boost it, or are you
No,
just gonna
I'm
take
just
it? So
gonna-
D6 wounds.
D6 moves back.
1.
1.
Come on down here.
You have a bajillion cards. Use them. what Tor is actually saying.
Shooting.
There's something over there. Yeah, I was just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna put 2 and 2.
Oh, jeez.
2 into the goblins.
2s to hit. Nothing. The goblins are invincible. 2s to hit. 1 wound on the big guy. 5 up save. Wounded. It's down to 4. Are you gonna charge him?
No.
You can charge him, attack him, and then disengage.
No, I only have 1 disengage left.
I know, and then you die next turn horribly.
Okay.
Okay, Yogvir, can you finally kill these goblins?
Sword, maybe?
2s, 3 hits.
Threes?
3s.
Got 'em.
Okay, they're
I got
dead.
'em.
They're dead.
Amazing.
How hard was that?
Outstanding.
Seriously. Jeez.
I don't know. That was ridiculous.
Unfortunately, because you took so long, rumble, rumble, rumble,
Rumble,
rumble,
rumble, rumble,
more
rumble.
things come on out.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll 2 dice. If I roll doubles, we'll kill one of them. Oh, all right. And I don't have to roll 4d6. It's gonna puff spore you. Nope. And then charge you. Yep. Yeah, does a mortal wound on a 6? Nope. And then these charge.
that's terrifying.
10.
Oh wait, when did?
You wanted to use your defensive fury in the hero
Yeah,
phase? Because
totally.
they showed up in the hero phase.
If they show up in the hero phase, then I'll defensive fury in the hero.
Are you going to
phase.
boost it? So how many temporary hit points? It gives you temporary wounds.
Yeah, I will. It'd be ridiculous not to. I'll use an awesome combo that I probably won't use to boost my defensive fury.
So you have 6. You have 6 extra wounds.
Until the end.
I'm going to put a big orange die. That's your temporary wounds. That only lasts during the enemy turn. But they die. They go first. Beginning of the combat phase, you're going to boost a disengage.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
You're like, nope, 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 nope. Hey, you're all out of disengages. You better kill that big thing.
I got a blink left. That's all.
The fanatics attack. Actually, yeah, they'll attack, but he is going to be piling in 3 inches.
Oh, he's one.
No, I'm going to do that after. I just remembered to do it, that's all. 4d3 attacks.
Quite unusual.
No, sorry, 4d6 attacks. 13 attacks. 4s to hit.
Oh, still.
3s to wound. Oh, only 3, but they're -2 Ren, d3 damage apiece, so 6 up.
Ramshackle armor.
Nope.
Oh no, that's not good. Everyone.
2, 8 damage, which you ignore on 6s. You have 9 wounds, so you're
Nice.
actually fine.
6, 7, 8. 6
So-
is to ignore this.
No!
Aw, jeez.
8 wounds. They crash right through your defensive stance and bring you down to 1 wound, but you survived it, so the defensive stance kept you
A
alive.
lot of balls to the face, man. That's bad.
Swing your huge sword. Can you take out fanatics? 2s to hit.
Okay, yep, that's not bad.
3s to wound.
The obligatory 1 miss.
Oh, d3 damage each.
Oh, that's right. I could fail this still. Got him. Yeah.
We got him. Wow.
I don't even know what.
They hit like a ton of bricks, but they died pretty easily. Now it's your turn, and nobody's in base contact with this. Oh, Tor's setting the charges. What are you doing, Yogvir?
There's a big scary monster to go fight.
I'm just gonna go fight the big scary dumb monster.
Okay. And then Tor shoots his arrows. 2s to hit. 3s to wound. 1 wound with a 5 up save. Not saved. So he's down to 3. Don't roll a double 1 for your charge there, Yogvir. You're
Hey.
good. You're in.
Go on.
What you gonna do, man?
I'm gonna boost the decapitating strike. I think Mighty Strike is much better, but this is cool.
You want to decapitate it.
Yeah,
Colossal
100%.
Squig. You want the stories.
I'll boost it with a blood curdling shout.
He's a head and legs. How do you decapitate it?
Exactly.
You cut him off your neck. One. He's decapitated.
Yeah, he takes out his legs and calls it a decapitating strike. So since you boosted it, you only get 1 attack.
Yes, sir,
But it'll be
Bob.
Ren -3, so you'll ignore my armor.
Oh yeah.
You get to
Minus 1 to hit.
you get to reroll any hit rolls.
hit roll.
Okay.
So 3s to hit, rerolling 1s and 2s, and you can reroll the damage if you don't like it.
The problem is I still have to roll a wound. I don't get to reroll that.
Nope. So 3 to hit, just 1 attack.
I'm also put the Mighty Axe into him as well.
Of course.
3 to hit
That's a hit.
because it's -1. Yeah, and 3.
Oh, you got a wound.
And-
2d6 damage. You need 3. Oh!
I got to reroll that though. I would be able to reroll that.
So 2+, you take mortal wounds as it explodes.
Hey!
You take d3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound. Do you ignore it? You do not. So give me an injury die.
It's.
Oh, it's a 6.
What does it do?
You're knocked down. Bam! From the explosion, and you take a flesh wound. And when a big colossal squig dies, a bunch of little squigs come crawling out, or maybe they're animated from its remains. I'm not quite sure how these things work.
I forgot about this part. I'll be honest.
Yeah, and so you're knocked down with a flesh wound, and there's 5 cave squigs, and guess who's going next? And then they're gonna charge. And they swarm in around Yogvir. Actually, at the end of the turn, at the end of your turn, you
Boom!
boom!
We won the snare.
You have to take out the 5 squigs.
I'm fine. I'm not dead. I'm just knocked down.
They get a +1 to hit you, so they're hitting on 4s instead of 5s. 2 hits.
Didn't matter.
Okay, it didn't matter, thank goodness.
3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1, so you get 5 up. Oh, 1 save, D3 damage. 2, you ignore them on 6s. You
Okay,
don't,
oh.
so you roll 2 dice.
Adding 1.
Add 1. If you roll,
Don't roll 6.
if either of them are 6, you're out.
So the first one, it's a 3, and the next one, okay.
It's a 4, so it's just another flesh wound. Unfortunately, in your hero phase, you can't do anything. It's in
Right.
your movement phase that you stand up, so you can't.
I've got nothing.
So you couldn't. Oh, you couldn't second win, for example.
I don't have.
You don't have any more second wins. Are you gonna do anything in your hero phase?
Yeah.
What?
I'm just gonna stand up.
No, hero phase.
Oh,
Hero.
no.
So movement phase, you're gonna step back,
It's everybody here.
Yeah.
It's not right there.
and Yogvir can stand up in the movement phase, and then some arrows come flying in. 2s to hit,
Man.
3s to wound, 6 up saves. Oh, you kill 1.
Nice.
You're gonna die from the mortal wounds.
Oh my.
Time for close combat.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Mighty Strike, and I'm gonna boost it. Because why not?
Yeah. So double your attacks.
Yeah, I'll awesome combo boost that.
Okay. So 8 attacks hitting on 2s. Surely you can do it. You miss with 2 of them. 3s to wound. And these do 3 damage each.
Yes.
So that's 9 damage. That kills the
I
4
got
of
it.
them.
I got it.
You got them.
I got it.
None of them
No
run.
running away, no shenanigans.
None of them run and do any damage. And that is a Yogvir and Tor victory.
Yeah. Yeah, you did it, Yogvir.
I did. I really did. I killed a big guy. I won the bar fight.
You secured 2 lifetimes worth of ale, which
I
you
earned
may,
2 lifetime supply.
which you
I have one of those.
may, which you may consider giving to Tor, but maybe not.
No.
Because you never know if you, in this fantasy world you can die and come back,
Yeah.
and that first lifetime would be null and void, right?
I'm gonna
guy-
shoot him back in the head.
No, this guy, this barkeep strikes me sometimes like, the contract says 1 lifetime supply. I know you died once already. Now I got 2.
And with that, you get to level up.
Yeah!
Tor got his favorite card as an upgrade, Mighty Shot, the one that he never likes to use. So it's just another boost card. And Yogvir got Sprint. So he already had one of these, now he has 2.
Yeah, just go fast.
So basically he can just automatically run 6. If you boost it, then he can keep you basically roll your run. You can then use Sprint to turn it into a 6, or if you boost it, you can just add 6 to whatever it is that you rolled. So a pretty nice upgrade there. Pretty useless for Tor. We're gonna find out what happens next week on the MiniWarGaming channel. So you stay tuned for more Yogvir and Tor. Thanks so much for watching and supporting us by being Vault members. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you next week. Happy wargaming.